Yo, what's happening, peeps? It's been a while since I've done one of these. This is one I get asked about quite a lot, about structuring tracks. So I'm going to show you one way to do it. I mean, there's more than one way to do this. There's several ways to do this, but this is kind of like a go-to way, if you will, how I do it. Yeah, so I'll just shut up and do it. Right, so 9 times out of 10 your tracks are going to start, if it's an extended mix, you're going to have drums at the beginning for DJs for when they're mixing in, so it'll sound like this. And then I do that for 8 bars. And then as you can see there's something introduced. So you're going to want to introduce something like I have there, like that little melody. You know, not too much, and maybe filter it in as well, or use some sort of effect to slowly bring it in. Even if you just fade it in, that's fine. Just creep it in, you know. And then them drums are just rolling, just repeating and repeating. So, and then after that 8 bars, that bass comes in. So this intro, drums, melody, bass, and then it breaks down. So, how does it break down? Because I've got a verse. This is another thing, if you're working with a vocal and you've got verses and a chorus, that's going to help you out, because that helps you structure the track, you know.
She says love for me could never die.
So that first verse comes in on the breakdown.
She says love for me could never die.
Got a melody there. So that verse lasts for 16 bars, and then we switch. This is where, again, this is one way to do it. Chorus comes in and it's got a build up with it. So it'll be building up with things filtering in, snares rolling, white noise sweeps, uplifters, all that lot. And then I'll bring in all the drums, all the elements, the piano, the melody, the bass, bring it all in. I mean, I could have took the chorus out and had a drop without a chorus. Let's see if it sounds okay with it out. It might not, it probably won't. Yeah, I mean, you can work your way around it if you want to have a drop without the chorus, but it was working in this, so I just left it in. So yeah, that'll do that for 8 bars. So it'll drop 8 bars, melody, with the vocal chorus. And then, another thing I like to do is bring in like another melody that can like sit on top, and when the vocal comes out it's not going to be dull, because you've had a vocal in, you need something else to switch in and keep it bright, you know what I mean? So yeah, I usually do a little melody, it sounds like this. And that'll do that for 8 bars, and then I'll go back to a verse. If you've got a second verse, or if you just want to use the first verse, somehow work your way around it, you know. So it goes drop, melody, and then we'll go to the verse again. And all I do in the verse is take all the melodies out and go back to the drums and the bass.
She's got a heart, oh, she never let me down.
And that organ's there as well, but that's technically part of the bass. But I mean, I could take that organ out and just to give you an example here, that if I didn't have that organ in, just use bass.
She's got a heart, oh, she never let me down.
See? So there's 8 bars for the first bit of the second verse. Then I'll introduce, in this case I've introduced an arp. Just like a straight running, driving arp. Just to fill it out, you know. Here is where you can do a few different things. In this case, I think I just break it down, keep them melodies going, keep the arp going and the bass. See there, it's sort of filtered. I had a low pass filter on that one, and a high pass filter on the bass. So it sort of like sucks it all out and then it goes into the next transition. A good thing to do. But like I said, you can do something different here. These days, I did this track like quite a while ago, and now I'd probably go for like an interlude of some sort, like a piano with some chords and maybe a guitar, because that just sounds cool. Or you could do something else. You could add some different drums, do like a different drum pattern, add like a hand clap, do like a clap pattern. I don't know, there's loads of things you can do, but here is where you need something to break it up, you know. So yeah, that breaks it up there, and then we go back. I go back into the drop there. I could have gone with a build up again. I could have gone back to the build up. That would have worked. But in this case, it just seemed to work by dropping it straight in and keeping the track rolling. It's just what you've just got to work. Just try something, and if it works, stick with it. Don't bother changing it, you know. Just stick with what you know, and if it works, it works. So yeah, then that is just all there, repeated again. So yeah. 8 bars like that. 8 bars with a melody, and then to break it down, I've gone chorus vocal, took out the melody, gone back to drums and bass. For 8 bars. Drop the kick out there after 4 bars. And now the ending, the outro, whatever you want to call it. This is where a DJ can mix in the next track. So you want to keep it DJ friendly. I just go with drums and that organ while it's filtered. And that'll just play out like that. For 16 bars, so you've got a nice 16 bar ending to mix in. And that's how it ends. So yeah, I hope this one was helpful, guys. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll be doing more of these. I'll speak to you soon.